right. Okay. Hello. Okay. Welcome. Okay, 10 seconds in. Hello, welcome to the 5 Minute Crochet Podcast. I'm your host, Ellen Gormley. And since it's been a few days, I thought we could do an extra long live. So I'm going to settle in. As you can see, I have rearranged my office space and I've moved my filming studio in here as well. And this is my filming table. Good morning, Brian. Happy Monday. This is my filming table here. It's also my desk. So I've rearranged things. So I'm consolidating my workspace into this space, and everything behind the blanket is a complete disaster. But it's getting there. So I'm in the middle of renovating my space. So welcome to the new space, which is not the new space. It's just a different reconfigured space. And it's been a crazy busy week. So thank you so much for being patient with me. I don't know if I can get any better lighting though. I'll have to play around with this a little bit. So I'll have to play around with, oops, sorry about the shaking. All right. Well, welcome. So I'm kind of consolidating my crochet space and my therapy space all in one. And so hopefully this will be more convenient. So hello. Now, what is going on? So I spent 22 hours in Do Not Look Behind the Blanket, The Great Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yes, absolutely. I spent the weekend, oh, I forgot my glasses. I spent the weekend in 22 hours of advanced hypnosis therapy training, which I had a great time and needed to do and was very excited about that. So just needs to be done every so often to pick up more skills. And I finished I ran out of blue. I finished the Tunisian scarf that I was working on, that I probably will give to Patrick to hand out on the train in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, St. Paul, if he desires to. And where is the yarn? I think Theo took it. Did I take it back? Did I reclaim it? Nope, I didn't. Okay. Well, I was thinking about the contrasting color being the dark gray, which I thought was very nice. But I did pick not a burgundy, a maroon. And it's this color. Good morning, Bonnie. It's this color. And I have another ball of it. This is just a swatch. But I think Theo may have taken it. So now I got to go find it. But I think I'm going to use this color as the trim color, which will girl it up a bit. So I haven't decided yet if you think I should do the magenta or if I should do the pewter on the edging for the scarf. So I would love you to tell me what you think. And I finished all the blue. So at this point I need I think the magenta is a slightly smaller weight of yarn. So that's a factor. The gray is not. So that's a good factor. And I'm thinking that I will either add length to the scarf with extra rows, so there'll be a bigger block of color at the end, and then a thinner edging of either the magenta or the pewter. I don't think I'll do both, although that is an idea. That is an idea to do almost like a pinstripe of one color and then more of the other color, or a pinstripe of the gray and then the magenta. So I don't know. We'll see. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. A row or two of the pewter blending into the magenta. You like the idea of both. Okay. Well, it is there's options. And when you're the designer, you get to decide, which is awesome, which is why I love making my own things instead of necessarily following patterns. Oh, Bonnie also says both. Bonnie, do you think, so I need to hear then, a pinstripe of what color and then the border of what color? That's what I need to know next. So if you're on here and want to give me your feedback. Hello, BJ. Hello. So this is the scarf so far. I wanted to stop here because I want to film how to do it. and I don't want to fasten off. So I'm going to pull back a row or two, teach it on camera, and then finish it. That's the plan. That's always the plan, always the plan. So while I was in meetings this weekend, there were some meetings where I was able to sit and stitch, and other sections of the training where it was experiential, so I had to be busy. So I could not stitch. So then I started I decided to do another Tunisian project, and my hook has kind of fallen out, so I might as well just take it out. I started another Tunisian project with just a random blue that I found in my basket. And so you guys know this stitch. You probably could shout it out right now. Magenta, then the gray. Bus riding might be harder on the edges. Okay. Somebody's trying to get in my office. Who could it be? I think it's Theo. I think it's Theo because I don't hear scratching like a cat, and I don't hear scratching like a dog. Yes, it's a new look. I have rearranged some things in here. Okay, doggy. Is that you, Muffy? Is that you, Theo? Come here, Theo. Let's see if that lets anybody in. I know it gets loud up here when I'm talking too loud and people are trying to sleep. These critters. That's the downside of this new configuration. I can't reach my door as well. Okay, so I started a new one, and this is along the lines of I want to use up yarn, I want to use up stash, I want to do something fun, easy, repetitive, elegant, kind of neutral in some ways, and I want to just be able to mindlessly make some things that I can compile toward Patrick giving them out as gifts on the train if he wants to. Oh my gosh, who's trying to get in now? Maybe they'll just go away. Hobie has been sick the last few days. So we have been up in the middle of the night 2 or 3 times, 4 times last night. So he's been a little clingy, but I don't think that sounds like cat paws. That doesn't sound like dog paws. It sounds like Theo paws. Anyway, so I started a new one. And you guys will be able to find this easily on my channel. This is the Tunisian X stitch. Yeah, I know. I called the vet this morning. Of course, they can't get him in until Thursday. So by the time that happens, he'll be better, I hope. And I'll just be able to cancel the appointment. In the meantime, he's getting a lot of organic pumpkin puree and white rice. Sounds good. So it's just the X stitch, the Tunisian X stitch, and I may not even do an edging. I might, for like donation scarves, I might just go until I feel like I'm done and then just be done. The neat thing about Tunisian that I like is that the edges are pretty neat anyway. They're pretty neat anyway. They, just look pretty tidy, compared to traditional crochet. So if you're going to not do an edging of any kind, I think Tunisian is a good option. The other thing I did was I did my chain. This one happened to be a chain of 31, and I did the traditional picking up loops and then working them off for the first foundation row. Then I did a Tunisian purl row before starting my pattern, and that was just to help it not be quite so curly. But you can see how it kind of flares out just a little bit at the edge where it feels just a little bit wider. I don't know if that's because of the Tunisian purl. Yes, that's exactly what's happened. The X stitch pulls everything in, and it's more narrow. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. So the X stitch pulls everything in. So when you look at your foundation rows, know that the pattern is going to pull it in a little bit more. So if you're just making an odd number of stitches until the width that you like, know that the body is going to pull in more than your foundation row might appear. Objects are narrower than they appear in this Tunisian pattern. So I did traditional picking up loops and return pass. Then I did one row of Tunisian purl just to give it a foundation where it would not be quite so curly. And then I started in on the Tunisian X stitch, which is 2 rows alternating where you're just kind of offsetting like bricks. And you'll be able to find that on my channel. I have several objects that are, I think, is it the Blake blanket in my baby book also is this stitch. I love this stitch. So it's an easy go-to. The other one that I really like is, where's my book? The honeycomb stitch, but I couldn't remember that one by heart when I got started in the middle of my meeting. There's my book. Okay. So in this book, which is on my website and on Amazon, little plug there. Let's see. I think it's the Blake. Yeah, blank. It's the blank blanket. The Blake blanket. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do I not have page I didn't have page numbers in this version. Okay, that's why. Okay. The Blake blanket is this X stitch. Yeah. So, and there's the YouTube link. So in this PDF, you can either buy the PDF separately on my website at ellengormley.com and just only buy this PDF, or you can buy the whole book as a PDF, or you can go to Amazon and buy the hard copy. But on all of the PDFs, the links in the patterns, you can just click right on the link and it takes you to the YouTube video that teaches you that thing. So pretty proud of that. So there you go. But anyway, this X stitch is on my channel and it's in the Blake blanket. So I use it a lot. Here's the other patterns in the book. Yeah. So one day I will get together another book. Looking forward to that. One day I've got big plans, big plans, and not a lot of time to do it all. I want to do it all. So let's see here. So I was just going to work on this today. What all have you been doing? So 22 hours I spent in training this weekend. So I had plans to do lives this weekend while I was in training, but literally my day started at 8:15 every day, which is fine. I only had 15-minute breaks in the morning and then a 45-minute lunch and a 15-minute break in the afternoon. So by the time I went to the bathroom, took the dog out, had to give the dog a bath at one point, and did all the things, threw in a load of laundry, had my lunch, sat back down. Like I did not even have time to do lives like I thought I would, at least during the break time. Like the break time went way too short, even for a 5-minute crochet podcast. You have a friend expecting to be a grandmother for the second time, so you need to use my book for the ideas for the blanket. Oh, that'd be great. The baby for Vintage Golf Wildflower Baby is coming tomorrow. So we thought she was going to deliver the young mom, the first time mom, we thought she was going to deliver with last 2 weeks. She's been on the precipice of delivering this baby. There's been a lot of medical signs that she's been ready to deliver any moment. Hasn't happened. So she's scheduled to be induced tomorrow. So prayers for her and for them, and hope it all goes easily, smoothly, comfortably, boringly. Everybody wants a boring delivery. Just get it done. No complications. Nice, boring delivery. routine day for the doctor. That's what we want. So hopefully tomorrow morning when I do my, no, it won't be tomorrow morning. They're going to be induced tomorrow morning. So it probably won't be until Wednesday when I can reveal if the blanket that I made out of the ice cream yarn, and that was the corner to corner, if that is going to be for a baby girl or a baby boy. I don't know. Nobody knows. Well, somebody knows, but not me. So I can't wait to hear what the baby's name is going to be. So I know they have some ideas. So I'm just gonna stitch away a little bit here. Ah, it's so nice to be able to crochet. It was so nice to be able to crochet during meetings, in between taking notes and stuff and paying attention. But I don't usually get to do that, and so that was really good. And I really enjoyed my training, and it was really useful. So that's good. So what have you been doing the last few days that I've missed you? Have you been stitching? Any particular purpose? So we're going into the end of September now. So September 22nd is today. And the holidays are going to start zooming closer and closer all the time at this point. So any holiday, oh, the Christmas tree skirt. So I remind myself, you like to do that during your webinars. Been working on an amigurumi bear. Oh, I bet it's adorable. I bet it's adorable. I'm still dreaming that I am going to find like the shape of amigurumi that I would like to innovate and like make my own that doesn't look like everything else. But I'm just, I don't know. I love it, but I'm not, out of all the things that I love, it's not at the top 3. So it's like really hard to find time for like the top 3, but I also have dreams of things below that list. And the amigurumi design would be one of them. So it's like, oh, that's on my wish list. The amigurumi bear. Are you making that? Yeah. Nicole, how are you making the amigurumi bear? Is it part of like someone else's pattern? Is it your own pattern? Is it in a certain style? I'd love to hear more about it. As I look down here at my books on amigurumi, I have a few books on amigurumi. The good thing about this configuration is I'm way closer to my bookshelf. So there's this book, someone else's pattern. Okay. Crochet Dolls and Animals, the complete guide, amigurumi techniques made easy. And I literally have barely even leafed through this. But I had to have it. You know that feeling? You bought it from the Naughty Goat shop. Oh, is that a local yarn shop? That would be great. So this book is pretty darn awesome, I have to admit, and that's probably why I had to have it. But like, I also have not used it, so in that way, it's not the best. Are these stitch patterns? Oh, look at these stitch patterns. You bought it from a local yarn shop. That is awesome. So I like this, that they also teach you how to do like, how do you join different types of components together. And I think there's a way in here, there's a whole mix and match section in here. If I'm correct. Weaving in ends, fly stitch, so all the embroidery, how to make a ponytail, how to make hair. Okay, so like they teach you like all the different things. So like the different types of faces and the different types of legs and different types of bodies, and then you can mix and match, which is really cool. But anyway, it's a really good book. It's just I have not had the time to design anything using those techniques. And then the other amigurumi book that I have, I think I've got a couple more, but these are the ones that I can find off the top of my head, is the Wooble book. I had to have the Wooble book. So this is like, I think these are designs that are not like sold in kits, but maybe they are, I don't know. But there's like different things. Good morning, Linda. So here's different woobles, but you know, some of them are all kind of the basic shape. So there's a pear, how to put on the eyes. So let's see if they have a glossary of the little critters. I'd like to see a glossary page of all the little critters that are inside here, but maybe there's not. But here's Walter the bear, birthday bear. And here's Doug the pug. Oh, okay. My meeting time has ended. I think I logged on to Zoom wrong and it kicked me off, which I wanted to leave it open, but that's all right. Who's this? Oh, Skipper and Boom the otters. So there's some different ones that I don't think I've seen in like the kit form. So, but it certainly does teach like the basic shapes and stuff. Yeah, too cute. So it's like, it's really hard to pass up. It's really hard to pass up. And then look at this. Oh, look at this. Let's see, is this the best picture of it? Ollie the lamb's snuggle blanket. So like the head is very amigurumi, and then they added a blanket to it. So cute. So cute. So yeah, really cool. So then I don't know if they sell the yarn separately. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Wally the koala that you can attach to a wine bottle as a gift. Isn't that funny? I love koalas. So I noticed at the bottom of this pattern is a QR code, and I don't know, I wonder where that takes you. Now there is a video link here, thewoobles.com/celebrate. Interesting. So I don't think that would be the pattern. That's not really the name of the pattern. I don't know where the QR code goes. Maybe that'll be part of my homework, is to find where the QR code goes to and see if it's like to the full pattern because I bought the book, or if it goes to a technique. Stella the astronaut. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, this is a long live today because I've been wanting to go live for the last several days and not been able to. Yeah, hope everybody feels better on this Monday, and if you don't, it'll be soon that you feel better. Oh, there's a baby section. There's a wedding section. Oh, this is cute. A little rocket. So if you are wanting to make something for a boy that's not a critter, here's an amigurumi rocket, which is adorable. Or a girl. Girls like rockets too. Girls like rockets too. So anyway, some fun stuff. And then a birthday section. Okay, now I recognize Fred the dinosaur. Is it Fred? Yeah, Fred the dino. I recognize that one. That one is a kit, but the hat is not in the kit, I don't think. But Fred the dino can be, I already have the kit, so I already have the pattern of that. But for the most part, here's a sloth. For the most part, I do not have these patterns. So there's only a couple that I think I've already purchased in the kit, but like these are separate. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, even if you, I don't know, I should leave these on my coffee table at the house. And these should be my coffee table books. Who needs big books of pictures of Yosemite? I mean, everybody's seen those, right? Who needs coffee table books of the doors of Cincinnati? No, we need amigurumi coffee table books. I need to put my crochet books on the coffee table. When people come over, they have something fun to look at. Maybe that'll be the purpose. Okay. I think I've got a couple other amigurumi books, but I can't find them at the moment. But that's okay. Those are my favorite ones. Just so pretty. They're just so fun to look at. I guess I'm as much a book collector as I am a yarn collector. Well, pretty close. I do love books. All right. Well, I should do some work and get back to work, but I enjoyed spending some extra time with you. I'm sorry I missed you Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even though I had intended to be here, but I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you have healing of any type that you need. Thank you, Nicole. It's been fun to see you too. I'm going to continue working on this Minneapolis scarf, St. Paul scarf, gift scarf, train scarf. And I need to get moving on my Christmas tree skirt, in addition to the other things I have on my list. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I plan to see you, I think, is it early tomorrow? It might be early tomorrow. Let me see here. I have an 8 o'clock client tomorrow, so hopefully I can get here early enough to do a live before I see that client. I do have a lunch break, but the whole day looks pretty darn solid. So we'll do the best we can. Yeah, so good to see you. Thank you so much for continuing to watch the channel even when I'm not around. I do very much appreciate it. Did you see that you are now 15,000 strong of people who clicked the subscribe button on my channel? So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That is so cool. Very, very cool. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow a few minutes before 8. If I hope I can get myself together that early. It has been rough. Otherwise, before 9, and Friday before. Oh, I have an 8 o'clock on Friday. I have an 8 o'clock on Friday. Good to know. And not even a lunch break that day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that guy canceled. Whew. 8. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully before 8. Take care, everyone. Bye.